The whole crypto world just went through something unexpected. The Shiba Inu development team, on the other hand, seems to have known about it for a while now. They were building in silence while we were all busy with other things. Now they are finally ready to start their project that will save lives. We are getting closer to Satoshi's goal of adding 1 billion people to the network. However, what do I mean? Let us find out. Notabene. Recent shocking coin news caught the attention of the Shiba Inu developers team. In a new move by the government, the Indian government has banned 9 cryptocurrency trading URLs. Binance and Kraken are 2 of the well-known sites that are affected. The government made the choice as part of its efforts to regulate and keep an eye on the cryptocurrency market, which is growing very quickly. The ban is part of a larger trend around the world of governments paying more attention to digital assets because they are worried about things like financial stability, protecting investors, and possible illegal activities. People think that India's decision to go after certain cryptocurrency platforms is an attempt to keep an eye on the trading system and make sure that it follows the rules set by the government. This change is likely to have a big effect on the world of cryptocurrencies in India. Users and people who work in the business will have to adjust to the new rules. As the situation develops, people in the market will be very interested in any new information or clarifications from the officials. They want to know what the government's overall plan is for managing digital assets in the country. Imagine you were an investor who owned a Shiba Inu and had to find your way around the volatile world of cryptocurrency. The Indian government recently said that it would ban some cryptocurrency exchanges. These include big names like Binance and Kraken. This could have a direct effect on how you trade. If you are an investor in Shiba Inu, which is one of the cryptocurrencies that this change in regulation will affect, you may have to deal with uncertainty and possible problems with your trade. Because these transactions have been banned, it might be harder for you to buy, sell, or trade Shiba Inu. This could make the market more volatile and make it harder to get cash. The crackdown by regulators may also make you rethink your whole investment plan, taking into account how it will affect the cryptocurrency market as a whole. The news could change how willing you are to take risks and make you rethink your exposure to Shiba Inu or other digital assets. This is because changes in regulations can have a big effect on how markets work. Now things start to get interesting. More people in the cryptocurrency world are becoming more afraid, as many people think that India's recent moves are just the start of a bigger trend. People are now afraid that other countries will do the same thing and ban or strictly regulate cryptocurrency companies in the same way. The idea that India's regulatory actions are the start of a larger trend comes from the fact that regulatory actions have historically been known to affect and inspire choices in other places. There are a lot of links between cryptocurrency markets, and when something happens in one big economy, it often makes officials in other countries rethink their views on digital assets. People are afraid of a domino effect because they know that governments all over the world are closely watching how cryptocurrencies change. Regulators are thinking about taking action because they are worried about the stability of the economy, the safety of investors, and the possible abuse of digital assets for illegal activities. People may think that India's actions set a good example, which could lead other countries to take similar steps to protect their banking systems. People who are interested in crypto feel more unsure about the future of regulations because of this fear. There are worries about the future growth and development of the cryptocurrency environment, because several countries might pass laws that make it harder to use cryptocurrencies. It also shows that people involved in the crypto space need to stay alert and change with the times when it comes to regulations. What this means is that if other countries do what India does, it might mean the end of the crypto age. Since this news came out, there has been a clear change. More and more people are moving towards decentralization. There seems to be a growing trend towards decentralized alternatives, which is likely because of the regulatory and uncertainty issues that come with standard centralized cryptocurrency exchanges. In this case, Shiba Inu comes in handy. A lot of the talk in the Shiba Inu society is about the idea of decentralization. Members of the team keep saying that decentralization is one of the most important things, directing the Shiba Inu's path. This shows that the project really wants to create a decentralized ecosystem. which is in line with the idea of distributed and community-driven government in the cryptocurrency world as a whole. Centralized trades are still very popular, though, and there are many reasons for this. One important factor is that they are easy for people who are used to traditional banking systems to use. The simple, easy-to-use displays and functions, centralized exchanges are easier to use, especially for people who are new to cryptocurrencies, because they have simplified the onboarding process. Also, centralized exchanges have a lot of liquidity, which makes trading different goods quick and easy. Traders who want their orders to be filled quickly and with little delay will be interested in this liquidity. Also, centralized exchanges usually support a lot of different cryptocurrencies, so users can trade and buy in a wide range of. But even though centralized trades are very popular, it's important to be aware that decentralized options exist. These decentralized exchanges use blockchain networks to give users more power over their money. Decentralized alternatives put privacy, resistance to censorship, and community-driven government at the top of their list of priorities because of the unknowns in regulations and the difficulties investors face. Looking into decentralized choices becomes a smart move for people who want to find their way in the changing world of cryptocurrency. The rules work better together. Embracing decentralization not only solves some of the problems with centralized exchanges, but it also fits with the cryptocurrency movement's larger idea of giving people power and freedom. Along with Shiba Inu, which has been a big success, we also have ShibaSwap, which is a completely decentralized exchange. This means it uses blockchain technology, which lets people trade cryptocurrencies directly with each other without going through a central authority. Given the current problems investors in India are facing, ShibaSwap's decentralized structure is a clear plus. One important trait is decentralization, which gives users full ownership and control over their assets. This is different from centralized trades, which lowers worries about possible changes to the rules. Keeping control of one's money is very important during times of doubt or government scrutiny. ShibaSwap puts user privacy first, which is something that many decentralized swaps do by default. This platform's transactions happen directly on the blockchain, which makes it more private than centralized platforms. This is especially important in places where changes in the law could affect user privacy due to its decentralized and censorship-resistant design. ShibaSwap will continue to run even if rules change that affect centralized swaps. This resilience is very important for users who want to keep trading possibilities open. Another important factor is community government. Decentralized exchanges like ShibaSwap often use methods where token holders make decisions together about platform upgrades. This kind of decentralized decision-making fits with the main idea behind blockchain technology. Additionally, ShibaSwap's global accessibility lets people from all over the world, including India, trade cryptocurrencies without being limited by location. This is especially helpful when dealing with unsure local regulations. But that's not what gets me so excited. It looks like ShibaSwap could be a good option, especially if many countries block centralized crypto exchanges. However, it's important to know that the platform might have trouble handling a sudden influx of users. The infrastructure of ShibaSwap could be put under a lot of stress if a lot of people come looking for decentralized choices. The ShibaSwap area isn't ready for such a large increase for a number of reasons. Some possible reasons are technical limits, worries about scalability, and the need for strong security measures. Some people may find it hard to use ShibaSwap when there are too many users because it is decentralized, which can be a strength. Interestingly, the recent news that Shiba Inu workers are working on ShibaSwap 2 makes things even more interesting. This new product, which is said to be a completely improved version of ShibaSwap, seems to be a proactive reaction to how regulations are changing around the world. It means that the coders may have access to secret information, which means that the ban in India may not be the only case. In this case, the idea of a domino impact is especially interesting. The creators chose to work on ShibaSwap 2 because they think that other countries may take similar steps with their laws. This business move is in line with the idea that the world of cryptocurrencies is always changing, and that changes in regulations can have an impact on platforms all over the world. ShibaSwap 2 is almost ready, which means the creators insight, and the ability to change with the times. By making changes to the platform, they hope to make ShibaSwap ready for the expected flood of investors looking for safety in the Shiba Inu community. This strategic reaction shows how quick and smart Shiba Inu developers are at navigating the complicated and quickly changing regulatory environments that surround cryptocurrencies. The projected rush of investors into the Shiba Inu ecosystem, which will be caused by changes in regulations and the possible blocking of centralized exchanges in several countries, could make the Shiba Inu cryptocurrency price go up. This effect comes from a number of factors that are all connected. To begin, more new investors looking for decentralized choices like ShibaSwap could make more people want Shiba Inu tokens. Since there isn't a lot of a coin available, when demand goes up, the price usually goes up too. Shiba Inu's tokenomics, which are based on a deflationary plan, make the price increase possible. When a lot of buyers want to buy Shiba Inu tokens, scarcity becomes stronger, which changes how the market works. In this case, network impacts are also important. Getting a lot more investors can help the group work together and grow the ecosystem as a whole. A positive attitude in the community tends to make people like the Shiba Inu idea more, which affects the price. The large number of investors may also help people in the industry understand the value and usefulness of Shiba Inu tokens better. It might make people value the token more highly if ShibaSwap 2 has better features, security, and user experience than the previous version. On the other hand, speculation can also happen on cryptocurrency markets. The big rise in investor interest could bring in speculative traders who want to make money by betting on price changes. Even though this kind of speculation can make prices change quickly, it may also cause prices to rise generally. When you put together greater demand, scarcity, network effect, perceived value, and speculative trading, they might all work together to make the Shiba Inu crypto price go up because more investors are expected to join the ecosystem. Does anyone remember when Satoshi Kasama said that the Shiba Inu team wants to add billions of new people to the ecosystem? At first, we were skeptical, but each day it's becoming clearer that it wasn't a joke or something of little importance. What do you think about that, though? Write what you think in the box below. This video has now come to an end. If you liked the video, please click like and let us know what you thought in the comments. This really helps me understand how YouTube works. Also, please tell as many people as you can about this movie. Let people know about this news.